Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a top 5 Sorcerer class unit. Now all the units I do talk about in a Sorcerer class are very good. In fact, they're probably better than most of the attack units in the game. They are so good, I would say that they are like top tier in terms of the tier list of overall characters. Most of the characters, even if they're ranked number 4 in terms of Sorcerer class, are still ranked very highly in the overall tier list. So yeah, the Sorcerer class units in the game so far contain one of the best, most of the best characters in the game. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let's get right into this video. um Now, like I said, Sorcerer class units are packed with really cool characters, and as usual, this is just a top 5 for SSR units. So yeah, so let's get right into the list. So for number 1 Sorcerer class unit, I have to put Yuffie. Yuffie is number 1, and she's also like top tier in terms of the overall ranking. Yuffie increases AoE damage of allies as long as she's inside the match. She also boosts Sorcerer class units. So if you're trying to run a Sorcerer team, Yuffie is a must-have for that team. If you don't have Yuffie, the damage your team will be dealing will be like reduced. Especially, I like using her and Miyuki at the same time. They are both like dual units that I just love using together, and very special, especially with the boost of AoE. It literally just helps a lot. She also has a really massive amount of damage that she can deal, especially the fact that she's at 5-star right now, where she does get a, increased attack and basic attack. So the amount of damage right now she's dealing is quite high, and hopefully in the future, as I get more better gear for her, I will be able to make sure that she starts nuking real hard. Yuffie is a must-have for everyone in my opinion, so definitely would suggest her. And obviously, as you can tell, she's number 1 for Sorcerer class unit. Now, she did get a brand new skin. Unfortunately, I don't like it. She just looks weird in it, but yeah, we're going off topic. Yeah, that is Yuffie. Okay, before I take a look at the second best Sorcerer class unit, I'd just like to say that I did make a review video on Yuffie where I went over her skills and stuff like that, so do check it out. I will try to leave the link to the video in the comment section, but if I can't, do check it out as in my channel, obviously. Yeah, let's take a look at the second best Sorcerer class unit. So for me, the second best Sorcerer class unit has got to be Nicola, only because of one specific reason. Well, not really one specific reason. There's a lot of reasons, but my main reason is because she can reduce the damage resistance of an enemy. So it's very good, because if she attacks every single time, she doesn't have to do a unique skill or special. She just has to do a normal attack. She reduces the damage resistance of an enemy by 33%, and if you do get her to four stars, you do increase the amount of target that she can target, amount of enemies she can target. So she's usually, right now, she's probably like a 2 unit, but if she does get that boost at 4-star, she'll start hitting 3 units, and which is very good. I do believe she adds burn. Let me see. No, she doesn't add burn. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, Nicola, if she's able to carry on attacking, she will reduce the damage resistance of an ally of an enemy by 33% for 3 rounds. So if you carry on hitting, you can go all the way down to like 100%. And the damage your units will be dealing will be increased by a lot. So that's why Nicola is a very good unit. You want to aim to get her above 4 stars, in my opinion. Probably aim for 5 stars, like you always do for other SSR units, but if you do get up to 4-star, she's very useful at that, but you do want to increase her attack. I currently will be able to farm her from Arcana stage, show. Yeah, and it's also a good thing that you can get her for free if you go to the summoning banner. The guild contribution summon, it's Nicola. Now, if I knew about how good she was before, I would have gone to my guild and used the okay, I can't show you. I would have used the more expensive contribution one, but I usually stick with the gold. But now I'm using full diamond, so that I can get more more currency and I can go in and start summoning. That is what I'd recommend for people to do because she's so good, and eventually you'd actually want to get her to a 5-star. So I'm aiming that I can get her to 5-star before the banner refreshes. Anyway, that is Nicola. She's a very good sorcerer class unit. The main reason, like I said, is for the damage reduction. So now the third best sorcerer class unit is another unit that I don't have. I really do regret not having her, but there is no banner for her. But when a banner does come, I will summon for her and try and get her to 5-star because she's so good at nuking. The downside I see with her is the amount of energy cost that she requires. She requires 20 cost, and I feel like if I need to use her, I'll probably need to use Vivian, so I can reduce the energy cost of this unit. But she deals so much damage. She's basically like the opposite of Pan, where Pan deals damage based on the empty slots, whereas with Tonya, she deals damage based on the amount of enemies or allies placed on the field, which is very good. So she can nuke as long as there's um, many people on the field. So she deals massive amount of damage, and I wish I actually do have her. The reason why she's third place is just because of the cost. If she was a lower cost, she'd probably like second or first even. Um, yeah, like I said, with all the sorcerer class units, even though they're third best or second best, they are really worth having and are really top tier in terms of overall ranking. So yeah, that is for Tanya. Definitely a good character. She definitely has like one of the most unique art style in the game. So yeah. Now, the fourth best sorcerer class unit is Hichiki. It kind of pains me to put her as number 4 because she's so good in my team currently, and I do enjoy her. I enjoy using her so much, and it's kind of sad that you can only get her from the battle pass. If people do join the game later on, they probably won't be able to get Hichiki because she's a season 1 battle pass unit, and due to the bug we were able to get her to 6-star. Well, most people were able to get her to 6-star. Currently, when I use her, she deals a massive amount of damage. She is probably my new car in my team right now. I mean, my Miyuki and the rest of the units do deal massive amount of damage, but Hichiki, if she does get that 100% increased damage, she does deal a massive amount. She has a thing called Frenzy. No, not Frenzy. Yeah, it's called Frenzy, where she enraged. Sorry, they changed it, I think. If she triggers enraged, she is free from stun for 1 round, which is kind of good. This is very good. But the thing is, I already have this skill on her that makes her immune to stun. So yeah, which is kind of backfiring on how she works in terms of her skills. If you realize here, if she does get stunned, she does get like a um damage reduction somewhere. Whereas when Hachishiki is stunned, increase your damage resistance rate by 50%, which is very good. But I don't do that. I just want to go in for pure damage, so making sure she doesn't get stunned, so immune to stun, and that's how I want her. Now, like I said, Hachishiki deals a massive amount of damage, and too bad she's only a free enemy target dealer. If she dealt more like damage, like AoE damage dealer, I'm guessing she'll probably be higher up in the tier list. And yeah, too bad it's only random as well. Sometimes it's RNG, making sure that there isn't that many amount of units in the enemies in the field. If there's too many enemies in the field, she can hit 3 random enemies, and it's kind of annoying because if you're trying to aim for one specific unit, she probably doesn't go for them sometimes, which is annoying. But if she does hit the unit you want her to hit, she does deal a massive amount of damage, and it's very useful. I did make a video talking about Hachishiki and why she's so good, so do check it out. And I also put her as one of my favorite design character in the game. She just looks so cool. She is a dragon girl. She has glowing sword. She's just so good, and she's drinking sake. So obviously she's a bae right here. So that is Hachishiki, and if you guys are not able to get her from the battle pass, I do feel sorry for you guys, especially free-to-play players, because she's so good. She's badass and she's cool. Anyway, that is Hichiki number 4. But like I said, even if she's number 4, she's still really high up there in the tier list. Yeah. Now for the number 5 sorcerer class unit, top 5 sorcerer class unit, I have Finnerbeth, who I believe is actually the only SSR sorcerer class unit remaining, but Finnebeth is still good in my opinion. She's very situational though. The main reason why you'd actually use Finnebeth is to curse enemies if you're going against specific teams with healers. Especially with the brand new event that we do have, Finnebeth will be amazing for that. Like I said, she's only situational. You only use her for tackling teams with heals. So if you don't go against teams with heals, I don't recommend using her. I mean, she's still good, but she's definitely the coolest dark skin waifu I've ever seen, and she definitely has one of my favorite skins in the game. Too bad I can't get it now, but yeah, she looks very cool, and that is Finnebeth, the last SSR sorcerer class unit, but she's still very good. I'm hoping in the future they add more sorcerer class unit, because I have seen and made videos on future sorcerer class units, so definitely check it out. But yeah, that is Finnebeth. Next video I will take a look at top 5 which units, top 5 tanks in the game, so definitely stay tuned for that. As usual, they're only SSR's units I do talk about. Anyway, it's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.